We're going to try number 21, A, B, and C in this video. And they're just asking us to factor them. And if it can't be factored, write not factorable. So nothing new here, okay? So first thing I know for A is that they definitely have common factors. There is a GCF, so I'm going to start by doing that for number 21. Okay, so I know for sure that they share 4. They each share an x too, so I'm going to factor out 4x, and then it'll leave me with 5x squared minus 16. Okay, which I believe is as far as I can go because neither of these are perfect. Well, 16 is a perfect square, but 5 is not a perfect square, so I can't do dots. So my final answer is just that. Okay, for B, let's see if we try a factor box for it. Okay. So I'm going to have 8x squared, 2, and 3x. So I want to kind of guess and check a little bit here to see if anything will work. I know my factors of 8 are 4, 2, 8, and 1. So I'll start with 4 and 2 and see. I know this has to be 2 and 1. So either 2 and 1, that'll give me 10x. That's not going to work. 1 and 2, that'll give me 6x, or sorry, 4x and 2x. That's going to give me 6x. That's not going to work. So let's try plugging in an 8x and a 1x. If I put in a 1 here, that's going to be 8. That'll be 10x. So it's really looking like nothing is going to work here. So in this case, since we couldn't factor out a GCF, the factor box is not working. This one we're going to write not factorable. It's not no solution because we're not solving anything. It's just not factorable. Okay. Letter C, ooh, we're finally getting to a grouping problem. Okay. And I know it's grouping because I see 4 terms. So I'm going to group my first 2 and my last 2, and I want to find what's common between each of those. Okay, so if I look at 56 minus 7x, I know that they share a 7, which will give me 8 minus x. And I know this one, they share a z, so I'm going to factor out a z, and that will leave me with 8 minus x. This one turned out nicely. I don't have to change any of the signs. So I'm going to take that 7 and z and make that 7 plus z, and then 8 minus 6 is shared, so 8 minus x. And that would be our final answer.